So what did you say?
Well, I said if it crawled in there, how did it get out?
Man,
my mom told me that when I was little.
I think it's time. It's not time yet, not yet.
Sometimes during a podcast, a bit comes along that's so good you never get rid of it. And here we find our bread and butter.
No.
Our meat, cheese, and eggs. No. Our
Beans and jelly. Meat and potatoes.
meat and...
Well, I am hungry.
To love intimately, to kill, marry, and teabag.
Fuck, marry, kill, teabag.
The Blue Men
Uh-huh.
and the band members.
Marry Mike Brown. Because I really enjoy spending time with Mike Brown.
Yeah.
I think we would be a good little couple.
I'd kill Mike.
Yeah.
He would like be encouraging me to like come up with weirder ways to kill him.
Yeah.
In some elaborate scheme.
Yeah.
Marry Mike Brown because we both love Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start with killing. I have to kill Mike Brown.
I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't kill Mike Brown. It just makes sense.
I'm gonna teabag Mike, let's be honest.
And then that leaves Mike.
Yeah. For the teabag.
For teabagging.
I'm gonna kill Mike, only because I love him so much.
I would love intimately Mike because let's face it, crazy's always fun.
I'm gonna kill Adam just so I could be in like the top 3 basketball players out here.
You fuck Adam because he's the youngest and he's in shape. He works out a lot.
Okay.
I'd fuck Adam because he's too happy.
And I'm gonna teabag Adam. I will.
Teabag Adam, because I think it would look really funny.
It'd be really difficult to try to get it all the way up there.
Yeah, I would need a ladder. A ladder.
I think I want to teabag Adam.
Yeah.
Because he's so tall.
How would you do that? How would you go about that?
Ladder.
Oh,
Yeah,
ladder? Okay.
definitely. Like a 2-foot step stool type of thing.
Because he's tall.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd have to get on a ladder.
Oh, this segment has been brought to you by Adam's Ladders.
Adam's Ladders.
Do you need to delicately place a package or parcel into something that's taller than you are?
That ladder has like a seat at the top that has a hole cut in the middle.
Then climb our ladder to success. Adam's Ladders. Sink your jewels into us.
Nasty business, I can tell you. Anyway, we got the M&Ms, and Ozzy went on stage and did a great show.
Adam's better with balls. He's athletic. That's why I would teabag Adam.
That's the way
His mouth is a vessel. It's ball shaped.
They teabagging me a lot?
They're teabagging the shit out of you.
Because everyone's wanted to marry me.
I'm fucking Cooper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That accent. Ah.
Marry Dan, but that's just because I want to have tea.
Yeah.
And I want to be proper. A little bit of honey and everything.
Tea and biscuits.
I married Dan.
You married Dan?
He'd get me out of the house more.
I think I'd marry
This is your
Dan.
week.
He's got a nice wardrobe. I feel like our house would be decorated nicely. I feel like there'd be tea.
I'd marry Dan because I feel like he lives in Britain, thus I would get to go to Britain.
Yeah.
He would like sweep me on my feet. He always dresses so nice. He's always like wanting to
He's very dapper.
Yeah, man. He would treat me like a lady.
I think I'm going to teabag Dan right back.
Teabag Dan Cooper.
You teabag Dan because that's just the English thing to do.
You have
Dan.
Koopa. Dan Cooper's getting fucked.
We'll fuck Brian. He's just a guy that deserves that.
I'm going to love intimately Brian Tavener. I mean, that body.
I would fuck Brian because he's hot.
Yeah, he's a stone cold
man.
fox.
He's gonna like this, I think. I'm gonna fuck Brian.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
Okay.
I mean,
Right.
his look at his build.
I think Brian Tavener and I would be a good couple if we got married because he's got his own thing going on. I got my own thing going on.
I'd marry Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could make me coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
In his French press. He would totally snuggle me, and
You had to kill somebody.
Oh God.
Tavener.
Yeah, it's Tavener. I guess I'd kill Brian. Just goes.
You kill Tavener because I feel like if there was some terrorist situation and one of them had to go, he would step up and be like, dudes, I got this.
Let's see, Teabag. I'm going to go with Taverner for all the people who have been tavernered.
Ooh.
I will stand up for them.
A little bit of justice.
And I'm gonna marry Patrick Newton.
Take Patrick Newton as my first wife.
Yeah, first one.
Why is that?
He's beautiful.
I'm killing Steven because he's too smart and cute for the world.
Everybody,
welcome.
Let's welcome to the podcast
Rick
Tony
Astley.
Aguirre.
Yeah.
Come on in, Tony.
Marry Tony.
Marry Tony.
Yep. Called it. Yeah.
He's beautiful and lovely and everything I want in a man.
Except
and a woman.
Everyone's marrying Tony, so why the hell am I not marrying Tony?
Yeah, that's true.
My side bitch, Tony.
I am gonna bang Tony. That hair, that coiffed hair.
Yep.
Smooth skin.
I'd fuck Tony because of that hair, that coif.
Marry Tony Aguirre. The hair.
Yes! No! Shout out to Tony's hair.
Have you ever had a disgusting problem that won't go away no matter how hard you tried?
Yep.
Hi, I'm Tony Aguirre, and I'm just like you. Recently I've noticed what can only be described as rat hair stuck to the bottom of an old discarded sock in some gutter in Queens growing on the top of my head. Yes, it's true. My hair is the worst. That's why I invented the Aguirre-Razor, the industry leader in removing unwanted hair from one's head. So if you're like me and your head looks like Bin Laden's armpit, pick up the Aguirre-Razor today.
Shout out to Tony's hair.
Who's that leave? Teabag Tony.
Yeah.
And I heard that Jeff Wright teabagged me on his podcast. Is that
He
true?
sure did.
I mean, that's the least. I like Tony, and that's the least harsh. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't have to fuck you. You don't have to live with me forever.
Yes, you let him
You
off.
know, it's just a quick
You're not
teabag
dead.
and we're out, bro. You're good.
So I'm gonna kill Jeff.
Teabag Tony. Because I don't know him very well and I won't feel bad about it.
You got Tony for teabagging. There you go. Tony for teabagging. I like that. Those puzzle pieces just played out nicely.
I killed Tony.
Really?
Yes.
He's too happy.
Because Tony's great. Kill Terry because I just don't understand him. Yeah, just doesn't have to be around.
That's
and
why.
for that reason, I gotta kill him before he kills me.
So many.
Terry, I would kill because I feel like he is most likely to kill me. So if I take him out, I'll be safe.
Marry Terry. He seems like he knows how to cook, clean.
Oh yeah.
Very gentle.
Well, I couldn't marry Terry because Terry and I don't know if you guys know this, are already legally married at sea.
Yeah.
Fuck Terry. Because we still need to consummate that shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna marry Terry.
I'd marry Terry.
Okay.
He'd make me get out of the house more.
Fuck Terry. Small and brown.
I would Terry because I've already gotten halfway and I'd like to finish that.
I think I'm going to probably go with Terry for my fuck. I mean, I have it for crazy and sluts, so there you go, Terry.
I'm fucking Terry. I love that guy. He's not gonna put up a fight either.
Teabag, I'd feel like would go to Terry. He just kind of looks like he's asking for it a little bit.
I'm gonna fuck Terry.
Yeah.
I sure am. I think he wants it.
Can I take it back?
Yeah, you can take
Terry, don't be offended, man.
You got divorced.
But I'm gonna kill you.
That's the first divorce.
Yes, I'm gonna divorce you because you already married Brian last year.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna kill you because then I'm gonna have all your guitars and those awesome pedals you made.
That's genius.
I'm gonna marry Anthony Rashika.
Are you marrying Anthony? Is that the one left?
I mean, that's what's left, so, you know.
Of course, teabag Anthony.
Of course.
That means I have to teabag Anthony?
Yeah.
I'm gonna teabag Anthony Rashika.
Kill Anthony, because come on.
I put Jeff in there just so I could fuck Jeff. I'm gonna fuck Jeff. This is great.
I would kill Anthony. Easy. Yeah. He's always trying to start ball tapping games with me, or like, always poking me and prodding me.
I would kill Anthony.
Everybody's gonna kill off Anthony, but I don't know.
Well, you know what's left?
What's left?
I gotta kill Anthony Rashida.
Yes! Yes!
I gotta take him out.
Yeah.
He's
poor guy.
He said shut the fuck up to me one too many times. That guy's going down.
Yep.
I love him, but he's got to go.
He's gotta go.
He's got to go.
I'm I'm gonna stick with the trend of killing Anthony.
That leaves fucking good old Jesse.
Yeah.
You know, he's the captain.
Yeah. Who doesn't
Give it
want
to the
fuck
captain.
I think I would fuck Jesse with the beard. Without the beard, I don't know.
I'd fuck Jesse.
Solid answer.
He seemed like he'd have like more energy.
Marry Jesse because he's got the most money.
I'm gonna marry Jesse. He's very ambitious. He's goal oriented. He's got a nice smile.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm going to marry Jesse
Yeah.
because I'm hoping that Amy comes in the package.
I'm going to kill Jesse just so I can be there for his wife.
You know, you got a point. Everyone loves Amy.
No, marrying Jesse.
You're marrying Jesse?
Yeah, because he is like madly in love with his wife and treats her like a fucking princess.
Yeah.
I want to be treated like that.
I'm gonna teabag Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh, and Teabag. It's gotta be Jesse.
It's gotta be Jesse.
So Jesse gets a teabag.
Yeah.
That's what he gets.
So that means you're teabagging Jesse.
And I would... No, I was going to teabag Jordan.
Yeah. Fucking my definition. Adam Zuick.
Gonna marry Adam. Tall and safe.
Safe.
I'm gonna teabag Meridian. I don't know him that well yet, and I feel like what better way to begin a friendship than a nice sturdy teabag.
Yeah.
I would definitely marry Kalen. If I could bring Kalen into this, I would definitely marry Kalen.
Well, then I'd fuck Scott Spicer because it'd be like fucking myself.
Right.
You can kill a past member too.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Kill f***ing Russell.
I'm going to kill Ethan. I'm going to marry Dustin.
You're going to marry Dustin.
We already slept together. I don't like the weird noises that he makes while we're sleeping.
Is that what he sounds like?
No.
Jordan, take us into a little bad advice for the weekend. Jordan?
Bad advice. Hey, drinking buddies. I have a tip for you hungover weekend warriors. If you find yourself with a case of the cocktail flu, try a little hair of the dog. Go to the pound and get the most defenseless dog you can find. Take it home and pull an Old Yeller and have a delicious meal of hair. You'll be a booze hound again in no time. Mahalo.
Aloha, peoples. We here at the Greenroom are avid hikers, and occasionally we run into wildlife, such as bears and wild pumas. If you find yourself in trouble, make sure to run away quickly like a deer or an antelope, and scurry your way up into a tree. That way the bear will be sure to not get you. That would be unbearable. To get mauled by a bear.
It would. I see what you did there.
Mahalo. I'm pretty sure it's some of the best advice anybody will ever take.
Alright, summer's around the corner, and I know that you guys are wanting to take the family out on a vacation.
I do. I want to take
you know, but you're on a budget. You have a large family.
I certainly
So, I got some advice. If you want to catch some rays, you know, take them snorkeling. You know, you're out on the nice little water. But to do that cheap, I would suggest that you grab a plastic bag and a couple rubber bands, and then place that bag right on over your head and fasten it with the rubber bands. That way, no water gets in, and you can breathe the air inside the bag.
That's genius. I won't have to spend any money on expensive snorkel gear either.
Right. Mahalo.
Okay, well, find out.
Hey folks, we here at the Green Room realize that some people have it harder than others. If you come from an economically downtrodden urban city, don't be afraid to wear bright primary colors, like red or blue, to lighten up the mood. Do you know what I'm saying? Mahalo. Hey there, hombres and hombreettes. We here at the Green Room travel a bunch and sometimes get ourselves into some sticky situations. For example, have you ever been using the facilities at an airport bathroom only to find that you've ran out of, say, toilet paper?
Yeah, that happens all the time.
Well, look no further than your neighbor in the next stall. Simply reach your foot underneath the stall divider and give your foot 2 obvious taps next to his or hers. This will indicate that you need some TP. If he or she replies with 2 taps of their own foot, then you are in luck. Simply waltz right into the next stall where they'll be waiting for you with a handful and retrieve your prize. Mahalo.
Hey parents, with summer approaching and the heat with it, keep your kids protected from high temperatures by always leaving them in the car. Be plenty sure to roll up those windows nice and tight to keep the heat out. Mahalo.
Howdy, partners. Say, are you having car trouble? Well, Wrecking Ball here has some top gear advice for y'all. If you experience any kind of engine trouble, start the car in your garage with the doors closed. That way you're able to hear what's going on more clearly. You'll be dead tired from a day of hard work, but your car will be roaring. Mahalo.
Time for rumors starting.
Hey guys.
Adam, what's you got?
Did you guys hear about Brett?
About Brett?
Yeah. So I was just like chilling in the laundry room.
Yeah.
And I was doing my laundry.
Sure.
And all of a sudden he was putting his stuff in the laundry.
Yeah.
And then he closed the lid and was about to start it. And I was like, whoa, Brett.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You forgot the laundry detergent.
Yeah, you didn't say he put
and
it in. When did he put it in?
He said, what are you talking about? And I said, you have to use laundry detergent, otherwise it doesn't clean your clothes. It just wets them.
Right.
You know?
And
he really thinks that you don't have to use laundry detergent.
What?
Yeah.
That is
like his whole life?
Yeah.
His whole
He just
life.
puts in the clothes, starts the water, and it just cycles.
But my rumor happens to be about Brett.
Okay. Oh my God. That's insane.
Brett's the guy that does the props, right?
Yeah.
Well, he said he was feeling unwell this week.
Yeah.
I don't think that's not what I heard. Yeah, no, that wasn't it. He had something stuck up inside him. I heard he was teaching a class in a local school.
Yeah.
And slipped, and the chalk from the chalkboard went up inside him.
So Brett got chalk in his asshole.
Yeah.
What he does is he lights his fart and then he farts out a marshmallow that explodes on fire.
Interesting.
He calls it a Tijuana campfire.
Did you guys hear about Brett?
Brett again?
Jeez, this guy.
What is going on?
Talk
He
about
apparently
skeletons.
doesn't know how to tie his shoes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Do you want to see his Velcro?
Do you guys remember when we were in Yako on the beach?
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. That was a couple
We
days
were
ago.
walking home at night.
Yeah.
And there was this guy sitting on the bus stop. You know, after we got back, I started thinking the voice, the beard, the stature.
The fishnet.
It looked like Brett. And then that same guy, he started hollering at another guy who happened to be walking the street by him. And I could hear him saying, $25. $25. Hey, $25.
$25 for what?
Blowjob. But, I mean, it was dark and it was late, and I've never really been that good at geography.
Well, Brett told me a secret about his eye injury the other day. He said that he didn't actually scratch the cornea, but that the amount of farts he had been ripping in his sleep created a Dutch oven effect within his bunk, which unfortunately led him to get the pink eye.
Did you guys hear about Brett?
Brett? What?
Again?
No.
No way.
There can't be anything more.
I can't believe
What? What's up?
I heard he eats his own boogers.
Oh, man.
Tony saw him in the corner of the green room digging for gold.
I got a really good one for you guys. It's about Brett.
Again?
Again?
It's so weird that what are the odds it's always
I don't
about
know.
Brett?
He's always got something to hide.
I mean, well, in this case, yes.
Yeah.
He is hiding something.
What was he hiding?
Well, you know how he shaved his beard a couple weeks ago?
Sure.
Yeah, he wanted to look presentable.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no. He had lice.
He had lice?
He
Beard
had
lice?
and he wanted to get rid of the lice before his girl came to visit.
I
It
guess.
does make sense. He
Yeah.
didn't want the lice to shower down upon her
Exactly.
while
So-
he mounted her. What's the best beard? Who do you think's got the best beard?
I think that
Anybody.
Brett has a magnificent beard.
Yeah.
Who's got the best beard?
Brett has the best
solid beard.
by far.
Brett Haynes is not, and has never been, employed by Blue Man Productions. He's just some guy that shows up.
Oh, yeah. He
I don't book his plane flights.
What?
I don't reserve his hotel rooms. And I damn sure don't ask any questions.
I've only got one skeleton, and it's inside my skin right now.
Shouted to Adam, who was there with me, like, call Geiger, tell him I'm going to jail.
That's right.
Geiger answers the phone and he goes, well, what do you want me to do? So Berto and his lady friend are getting hot and heavy, right? Okay. And she whispers silently into his ear. She goes, do you have any protection? Berto goes, yeah, hold on. He goes for his wallet. He goes in the secret compartment of the wallet. He pulls out a B-Dab wet nap. He opens it, he washes his face and hands and goes, okay, I'm ready.
So Jack keeps complaining about this darn chair that's falling apart, and so finally he decides to throw it out. He puts it near the loading dock where there's like trash or whatever.
Basically, there was a chair. There was an office chair.
It was.
And it broke.
It did.
And it was time for it to go bye-bye, so I put it in the trash can.
Yes.
So I think it would be funny to make the chair go onto the truck.
Right.
So I put it with all the other chairs. He gets to the next venue and he gets so mad. So I decide to do it again. So that's number 2. So number 2 happens and he gets so mad he throws it in the actual trash can.
And, I figured, oh, well, it must have showed up to the next city because somebody thought it didn't, what's this chair doing in the trash can? Came along, took it out, put it back into the rotation.
So by that time, I take it out, I put it with the other chairs. And by time 3, I realize I'm not a good liar. And he's starting to ask questions. And I just start giggling.
Not a good liar.
Well, I start giggling when he asks. So I would have to walk out of the room. So I realize I have to have a scapegoat. I have to have somebody to help me do the dirty work.
Yeah.
So I approached Christian. And of course, he was more than willing to help.
Very into it. Yeah.
So I took Jack for lunch. And that was my first attempt at getting the blame off.
She got Jack out of the office.
Yeah, and while so, I was texting Christian when we'd be back. Christian pushed the chair in Jack's office with Jack's name on it. And then it somehow spiraled to where Jack thought it was Zach. So poor
the
Zach.
real scapegoat. You scapegoated me.
Right.
I scapegoated Zach.
Somehow became Zach.
Unintentionally, yes.
My regular chair disappeared in favor of this busted-ass chair. And I knew it was Zach.
So Jack gets this idea to put it in Zach's bunk. And I'm like, this is perfect, because then we can move it to his bunk. So Jack gets my help. We put it in his bunk. And Jack has to go get ice. And this is right before we leave. So we literally have a 2-minute window to get this chair switched.
Yes.
So Jack and I put it in Zach's bunk. I'm texting Christian, who's hiding in the bushes, waiting to go.
I was hiding
and
in
as
hearing.
soon as Jack walks into the venue with the ice bucket, we both run onto the crew bus, grab the chair, and we're running back. And as we're running back, Jack comes out the door, and we have to hide in the bushes with the darn chair. He goes back in to get the ice. We walk into the bus. We run past the performers who have no idea what's going on, and put it in Jack's bunk.
Chairs. How did it go? The chair was in my bunk.
And that's when he finds out, 3 hours later, that it was in his bunk.
But somehow, between me walking back from the crew bus to my bus, the chair got into my bunk. And I must say, I was truly amazed by that. Somehow, like Houdini or something, somebody got in there, got the chair out past me, got onto my bus, put it in my bunk without me noticing. It was very good.
Is there anything you want to say to Jack now that it's all out in the open?
Got you good.
I don't know if I told you, but I saw one of Berto's balls the other night.
Really?
On the bus.
How did that happen?
I challenged him.
Shout out to Downy 1-ply toilet paper. Never getting it done.
That's good.
Cooper's Bangers. Need a side with your morning beans and jelly? How about a Cooper's Banger? The ultimate in English fine dining. Cooper's. Take a banger in the mouth.
Oh man,
Bangers
you want
in the
banger in the mouth. That was it. That was Dan.
I've been working on my Dan.
Dan was here.
all vowels, no consonant.
Oh
man. A-I-O-U and sometimes Y. And I was like, dude, don't play the ball game with me. Don't tap my dick. And before I knew what was happening, I was swinging at his cock.
Bender saw me and he's like, dang it. There's another better looking guy than me out here. He told me that.
Does Bender listen?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Bender, I fucking love that guy.
The grand scheme of life and really what a miracle it is. Honestly, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That we're all here.
Yeah.
And that we're here polluting whatever this is with this insane garbage that we're spewing right now.
We're just littering the airwaves.
And that fact that this actually exists in the cosmos
that's true.
Makes me the happiest person.
Maybe
The human evolution and the struggle that people have fought for for us to say butthole Greg sucks parts of
That's another one of those sentences.
That's a fucking mind-blowing thing.
Yeah. Hey, it's me. I'm Anthony. Are you from Jersey? Hey, fuck you.
I should wear a wire one day. So when I'm getting ready for the show, I'm just taking my clothes off and I just have it. Oh. And then I hold a knife to their throat. And
Phonetic.
Spell it.
Fine.
That's not a letter.
No. We were talking about it before. He's got the pancake ass.
That's right. Did you make up a word for it?
Pancake ass. He's got pancake ass.
That's it. That was
it's like 2 loose plastic garbage bags filled with pancake batter.
What are the kid doing in it? Who brought the baby in here? Jordy, is that your kid?
That's not my kid.
That must be the housekeepers. They got dozens of them. Anyway.
Because I've had people call me a hoarder before, and I don't understand it whatsoever. Because I'm not hoarding stuff, I'm collecting stuff.
As you start laughing. Yeah.
if you could do anything or have Brian do anything, what would it be?
I think be my butler.
Be your butler. What's the maddest you've ever been on stage? Just so furious.
Oh man. One time a guy licked my hand during the esophagus part. I leaned down next to his head and I went.
You're human centipede. Now we didn't know.
You missed out on this conversation. Starts in the middle.
You're in the middle. You're in the fun spot.
I would want Cassidy in the front because he eats a lot of
Solid
vegetable.
diet.
Easy to handle.
Who's in back?
I almost puked on over that.
Tyler Gate.
So I'm sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
And I order a drink, and then this absolutely beautiful drunk chick who I had not seen before the night walks up, puts her arm around me, and asks what I'm drinking.
So I'm at the bar. I'm talking to like Anthony's cousin, who's a ball player. So we're talking baseball, which is
Just
great.
got signed.
Yeah, and I never get to
Great
stop
stuff.
ball anymore. So she comes over. She's hammered. She's way hammered.
Yeah. Ordered her a drink. Before her drink arrived, she saw pretty boy over here.
Yes.
Shit.
And just rotates.
Obviously, she had been drinking.
She's got that look in her eye, like I know that look.
Christian over here looking like he's about to get himself into an interesting situation.
She comes over and she's like, so I just going through a messy divorce. I had 3 kids. And I just got charged with battery.
Wow.
Dang, I was like, that's the triple threat right there.
That's awesome.
She was just too far into the realm of sloppiness for me to even consider it. She had fallen down at one point. He's seeing this too. And he's giving me eyes.
You know, poor Tyler, he was looking very despondent, very upset.
Because he wants in, but she wants this. You know, she wants...
And the woman is very friendly towards Christian. She's, first of all, tall.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a huge bitch.
So Tyler's creeping on this girl while she's creeping on me. It's a double creep. It's a classic
classic double creep.
Love triangle.
Christian's got himself wrapped up in something here. So I say this to Tyler. I basically say, look at what's going on down here. And Tyler, this poor guy, he's like, I know. I can't believe what that asshole's doing.
I just didn't know that Tyler had been just kind of mad with me the whole night. Like,
I've been working on that girl all night. And he came in and he took her from me. After that, I could tell I was on the precipice of getting involved in something, so I backed the hell off.
She says something like, oh man, I want a cigarette. Tyler hears this.
Ding,
and
ding,
goes,
ding, ding, ding.
I have one. He announces it. He's like, I have one.
Bouncing back and forth. At one point in time, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go have a cigarette. And she was just, ears perked up. I'll go have a smoke.
And she goes, oh, yeah, I have one. And he's like, yes, follow me. And which I'm cool with. Like, at this point, this chick is annoying the shit out of me.
Tyler's got all these cigarettes back in his van. It's perfect.
He grabs the girl's hand, leads her outside, and there's no cigarette transaction. Thank you. He just goes around, leads her by the hand into the alleyway.
Score. So we walk outside.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a wind, so I walk around the alley where there's no wind to light the cigarettes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all right.
That is where the alley started.
Alleyway.
I didn't get it. Put that together.
I was in that alley.
Were you in the alley? Can you pick up the story from here?
No, I wasn't there at that time, but I scoped out that alley and I thought this would be a great place to bring a really drunk girl.
So,
yeah. So we get her out there, and I hand her a cigarette. I go to light her cigarette, and she kind of jumps me.
Oh my god. So he did that, and I'm like, well, that's happening. I forgot to mention that this girl had a... I'm just going to say it.
Whoa!
Berto, you can cut that out if you want to. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
Do a really bad beep there.
So he was getting a drink, and then he comes back and he's like, where did Mary go? Mary's her name. And I'm like, oh, you better check the alley.
Words he's probably heard before.
He's like, oh, no, I don't know. He said, oh, no, and then he ran out into the alley. And then about a minute later, I see him dragging Mary away.
Who is married.
And then Tyler comes within view, and his arms are up like, what the hell?
Jumps, I both pins me against the the wall, starts making out, and starts trying to take my pants off. And so I'm like, okay, you're drunk.
Oh, man.
I hate myself a little bit for this, but no, this can't happen. And that was about the time that her friend came around the corner.
Right.
And the first words out of his mouth was, "You slut."
But then the story continues.
The story continues, however.
The next day, she's texting Tyler thinking it's me.
The next morning, I wake up at like 8 a.m. to a text message from a number I don't recognize that says, "Sorry for the shit show." Texting back and forth. It took me like a half hour to figure out she thought she was talking to Christian.
It's so perfect.
And like, "Hey, sorry, I was really drunk last night. Do you want to get together?" And I think Tyler told her, "Hey, this isn't the guy you think it is. You know that,
This is
right?
the alley guy.
This is the alley guy."
And finally, I was like, you do realize I'm the guy from the alley, right?
The rest of the story that I heard was that they were planning on a hookup last night, a rendezvous.
Yes,
if
you
you
did
will.
take the car last night.
Yes.
I'm in the minivan on the way back to the hotel, and I get a text from her that was something along the lines of, "The kids are all in bed, want to come over?"
Nice.
And then she fell asleep.
No way, did he tell you that?
Yeah.
That's great.
She fell asleep before the kids. We met up for brunch at like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And like 2-3 minutes in, we went back to her place, and somebody's mommy got their freak on.
Yeah, boy. Seal the deal.
I'm a champ, what can I say?
The past few weeks, I'm kind of missing Mike Brown a little bit. Trying to pepper him into the show here. I'm going to give him a little call and see what he's up to. All right. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We're going to get Mike Brown right now. You better answer.
Hello?
Good day. This is Margaret calling from the credit card fraud division.
Who? Margaret? Hello?
How are you today?
I'm fine. You said something about credit card fraud?
Excellent. Well, I was calling to inquire about some unusual charges on your card.
Uh-huh. What are you talking about?
Do you have a moment to discuss these charges?
Yes, of course. What are you talking about?
Were you in Dubai recently?
Where?
No.
No, I was not. Did you say Dubai?
No. Because I see several purchases from there, including a luxury suite hotel, 2 Bengal tigers, a case of Ipecac, and a bucket of Crisco?
I don't even have enough money to buy any of those things. This can't be real.
Can you confirm these purchases?
No, I cannot. I don't even have my wallet on me. I'm just realizing.
Okay, I will dispute these charges and have a new credit card sent to your Dubai mailing address we have on file.
I don't live in Dubai. Why are you sending me there?
Thank you, and have a nice day.
No. Hello?
Oh, that of course was Mike Brown, Boston Blue Man.
What a sucker.
No. No, we don't call him back. We don't want him to know who we are.
We work in pairs. We're a team here. Don't discriminate. I wouldn't do this without you. I'm glad that you would quit on me, though. My beef is that I hate Christian because he would quit on me. You would quit on old Wrecking Ball. Then you'll get the Wrecking Ball if you quit. Think about that. Take your minute and think about that one.
That's it.
Wow.
Pretty good, huh?
Okay.
Wow.
Tell me when it's my turn.
You really played with the negative space
Wild
there.
card.
Basically, all I wanted to say to you, Jordan, is like you're one of my better friends I've ever had, and like doing this, like it brings us so close together. I would never ever think about doing it without you, and I feel like you being here gives me strength to carry on and do the things that I do, and I wouldn't be here without you. And I just wanted to say that I love you, dude. Bet, take it away.
It must have been cold there in my shadow.
Put your head down and get through all those tough times and just enjoy all the moments that, you know, make touring the experience that it is. You know, it's really all about family and having lots of sex.
Yes.
A said it never gonna mess with and I love you. They said I saw my shadow and kick it. Got some tequila and then some water.
Chicken.
I sat on the couch and had some more.
Look at my belt.
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and hurt you. Never gonna say goodbye. I'm the best at furry.
Thanks for coming on, buddy. That was fun.
Hey, thanks.